We don't have a
Logan
cold
Crosby.
open.
Who's Logan?
Oh, who's Logan?
I'm in the club. Okay.
Watch Claim to Fame season 1 and then get back to us.
Oh, is that the one that you
No.
sent us?
Yes.
Yeah, well,
He's a cutie patootie.
I started a new thing. I'm saying in the club
Hi, I'm Perp.
with some shades on.
Tatted
Tatted up, mini skirt with my J's
on.
on.
J's on my feet.
Oh, because it's episode 23.
Oh, I was too focused on Logan Crosby.
J's
The
on my
Logan really threw me off.
Yeah.
Is he related to Bing Crosby?
No, he's actually related to Jason Aldean.
Momoa?
Jason Aldean.
Sorry.
Jason.
I didn't say it with the twang.
Aldean's is actually pretty fun on the strip.
What?
You
What?
can get
His
your
bar
yeah
on the
he has
strip.
a
It's
bar.
called Aldean's. And it's pretty fun.
Maybe
Aldean.
we'll find the
Oh, is
Um,
it in Nashville?
Everyone gets their phone stolen there. There's like a phone stealing ring.
Oh.
Like the Lower East Side?
You want to hear about a phone stealing ring?
Do you want to go into that really quick?
Yeah. Roll the intro. I'll be right back. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Megan, and welcome back to the 23rd episode of the And I've Always Said That podcast. Our top story tonight, the phone thievery ring in the Lower East Side, and how it's affecting you. At 11. Yeah, but I got my phone. It's 11. I got my phone stolen at a club. It was in my purse,
At the
along with my
club.
wallet. I went to go get another drink. I'd opened up my purse, and my wallet was still there. And I went, oh, weird, my phone wasn't here. But I had to, like, forcibly kind of close my purse.
Well, did it have a zipper?
No, it was a flap.
And my mother, who grew up in the Bronx, always told me, you never go to a high traffic area with a purse that doesn't have a zipper.
Well, if she left her purse, though, then it didn't really matter if it had a zipper.
Oh, you left it somewhere?
No.
No, it was on her.
It was on my person.
It was on her person.
On you?
My purse? Yes.
On her person.
It was around.
You've never
on
heard
her
that?
shoulder.
Wait, you've never heard that? When you say like it's on me,
It's on my person.
you say it's on my person.
I didn't leave
That's
my
not a
purse
thing.
somewhere.
It is a thing.
Purse was slung on her shoulder.
Okay.
Phone in purse.
Yeah.
Flat
I
down.
had to force it a little bit to close. So I had to force my purse to close a little bit. So I was like, oh, maybe my phone just fell out. Because I don't like dancing holding a drink and my phone in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to, be a little free. I finished my drink, so I just wanted to dance. So I put my phone in my purse until I was ready to get another drink. I went over. Phone's missing. I go, it's on the ground. Why wouldn't it be on the ground? Guess what? Can you guess where it was not? On the ground. So then I'm just kind of like looking around. I go to the bar. I'm like, did anyone turn in a phone? They go, no. I go, okay, great. I ask a bouncer. He says no. I ask the DJ. I go, anyone give you a phone? And he goes, what? A phone? Do you have one? And he went, no. So then I went outside. I take my friend Caitlin's phone, who I was with. And at this point, I realized I don't know anyone's phone numbers.
Mm-hmm.
The only phone number I have memorized is my dad's.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I also
pick
didn't
up?
realize how late it was. It was 3 a.m. and he picked up and he goes, hello? And I go, can you tell mom to ping my iPhone on Find My iPhone? Because I wanted to call my brother. So I was like, oh, I'll Instagram DM him. He's on private. Caitlin doesn't follow him. And there's no way he would have seen it at 3 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have his number, so I had to call my dad. And as I've said before, my dad is not the person you want to call when you're like a little stressed out in a situation. Because he'll just be like a little mean to you.
And at 3 a.m.
Yeah, and it was 3 a.m., so he was just like a little mean due to the fact that it was 3 a.m.
At least he picked up, though.
Yeah, that's
Neither of my
good.
parents would pick up at 3 a.m.
So then they pinged my phone. They said it's still there, and I said, okay, cool, whatever. So then I go over to another bouncer, and I'm like, hey, do you know where my phone is? And he goes, come over here. So then he takes me behind the roped part of the area, and he introduces me to someone. For the sake of the story, his name is Tyler. He goes, this is Tyler. And I went, hi, Tyler, do you have my phone? And Tyler looks at me and goes, what? So I go to the bouncer and I go, why am I here? He doesn't have my phone. And he goes, no, I just told Tyler I'd bring pretty girls into the VIP area. And I went, bye, Tyler. And I walked out of the VIP area.
Huh.
Tyler.
So then I keep going to the bar. I probably phone harassed like that bar for like a week. And then a month later, I saw TikTok. That was one of the hottest bars to get your phone stolen at that year.
Wow.
So I was a victim of the Lower East Side phone thievery ring.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I hope you like that story.
I love that story. And was that the only time you've ever gotten a phone stolen?
That was the only time I've ever gotten my phone stolen. If you're a victim of the Lower East Side phone thievery ring, comment down below where it was. Because I also don't remember the name of the bar, but I think I'd remember if I heard it. But I'm not the only one. There's more of us out there.
A survivor.
I see you, I hear you, I stand with you, queens.
I'm a survivor.
How did we get here?
That is such a good question. How did we get into me getting my phone stolen on the Lower East Side?
Mm-hmm.
You said something, and then you go, do you want to tell the story?
I said, do you want to tell the story? I'm just wondering why.
In the club. That's how we started it.
In a club, high up perk,
Well,
with some shades on.
We'll listen back eventually.
Yeah,
It'll all make sense.
The leap.
It'll all
point
make
A
sense.
to
It'll
point
all make
B
sense.
will eventually make sense.
We're 7 minutes in. We've already lost the plot.
Mini skirt with
Yeah,
my J's.
We're already
on.
wasting enough time. Next on the docket.
Yeah. Next.
How's everyone doing?
Any ailments today, guys?
I have a little tummy issues. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm just sweaty.
I'm really
It's
sweaty.
90 degrees today. in
And
New
when
York.
I'm sweaty, the rest of me just kind of ceases to function. So,
Fair.
yeah.
Yep.
Wasn't made for the heat. Looking forward to Halloween.
Oh, but we did go live on YouTube, and we recorded us trying canes for the first time.
Yeah.
So that live is, I believe we're going to just make it available on our YouTube.
It is available.
If you want to go ahead and watch it and comment on it and show it some love. And maybe we'll start a series if it does well, because we need to find a niche on the internet that people for some reason enjoy watching. And maybe chicken sandwiches is it for us.
Maybe it is.
So we might try a chicken sandwich from another establishment, whether it's a chain or a local shop in New York City. Comment it down below. We would love to try.
Maybe that's why you have tummy issues.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if my body can handle that.
No, I've been having tummy issues all week.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
I know you don't like it. Tummy.
Tummy.
Are you on cottage cheese and mustard TikTok?
I'm sorry.
I am.
What?
I am.
This
I
girl,
am.
she eats raw vegetables with cottage cheese and mustard. I hate both cottage cheese and mustard.
Oh,
so
you hate cottage cheese? It's so
I've
good
actually
for you.
never had it.
It's really good.
But I just assumed I hate it. So I've been eating raw vegetables with like dips, mainly ranch. And I have had the worst stomach aches. And then I saw TikTok and some girl was like, don't try this. I've been shitting for days.
Well,
I have the
maybe
worst
the ranch
stomach
you're
issues.
using is bad.
ranch, but also I watch Abby Sharp on YouTube, and she had something called SIBO, which is like I think it's it's like a bacterial thing with like your intestines. And I've heard that if you have that or IBS, raw vegetables actually make your stomach issues worse. It has something to do with like bloating.
Huh. Well, I've been eating raw carrots and cucumbers, but I recently added broccoli and asparagus. Don't recommend raw asparagus. This lady eats it. She's like, it's so good. It is not. Oh, she eats raw fucking Brussels sprouts. Don't see that as being good.
Her piss be crazy.
Yeah.
Well, everyone's like, I'm sure she's shitting.
Well, you know how sometimes when you go into the bathroom after like an older woman, just like over the age of 30, and just kind of like the pH of the bathroom's a little thrown off, like it's a little hot. There's like an odd smell, but it's not like poop.
I hate that you're right.
And you're like,
yeah.
or like your mom growing up, and you'd be like, "What did you do in here? You just peed. Why does the air feel like this?" Her bathroom's gotta go crazy.
Yeah, and she has something. I don't know what she has. She has something. Where she like
Celiac disease?
no.
Shout out to my celiac warriors out there.
Mm-hmm.
I see you, I hear you, I stand with you, queen.
Mm-hmm.
Comment down below some fun foods you like to eat and try, and that maybe I can make. Because Quinn's now
Gluten free specifically.
and
Foods.
dairy free if you're interested.
Yeah.
And your friend Brie.
Yeah. Shout out to Brie.
I'd like to try more foods
Yeah.
to be more accommodating.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Cooking for
Just
someone
trying
who
to
is
fill the awkward
gluten-free, though,
silence.
is a little scary.
What?
I'm a little scared.
What's a little scary?
Because if you
No,
don't-
what is?
Oh, cooking for someone who's gluten free.
I know. I'm scared too.
Like if you fuck something up.
Because that's why we got all the new pans and stuff. Also, so this way we didn't have to like leave you with
Dishes.
like glassware dishes, but just to like take one more step out of it and being more cautious of gluten-free-ness.
Yeah.
Gluten-freers out there.
The
GFers.
Yeah.
The gluten-freers.
Also, for anyone who's interested, we're talking about Nikki is hosting a fun dinner tomorrow.
You want to talk about it?
Yeah. So in my recent Judaism escapade, I'm hosting my first Shabbat dinner tomorrow night. Well, JoJo and I are. We live together.
I'm gonna go, but it's your dinner.
Yeah, it's my Jewish thing.
It's your dinner to host, and I'm more like a co-host.
And she's a co-host. Yeah,
I'm
and
more
you
of
know
a
what? I
co-host.
was just gonna say that.
You're a chair on the board.
Yes, you're.
I'm a chair on the board.
You and Marcus with my co-chairs.
I am not stealing the spotlight away from a Jewish woman on her first Shabbat.
Thank you.
I humbly serve you.
She's Anna Wintour, and you guys are
humbly
co-hosts
serving.
of the Met.
And I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with that.
We're all gonna wear a Shabbat finest.
Yeah, it's gonna be in the Shabbat finest attire.
I need to figure out what I'm wearing. I'm so excited to dress up for this.
We're gonna do the kugel and we're gonna do the challah, and I think that's really it.
So excited to play kugel tray.
I am
Same.
so excited to make kugel tray.
The way you're describing it, it sounds like so much fun.
It's
Yeah.
gonna go off.
Yeah, we
It's gonna
played
go
this
dummy
really
hard.
fun game on Birthright that we're gonna play tomorrow, and yeah, it's gonna be awesome. There's gonna be like 11 of us allegedly, so it's just so funny that we have these like ambitious dinner parties because our apartment is barely meant for 3 people as it is.
Our apartment, like, I can't stress enough how, like, me and Nikki are usually never even in the kitchen at the same time, and we have a big kitchen.
And we are 2 small people.
Yeah, and we were 2 small people, and we had a Friendsgiving last year, which I don't even think hit 11 people.
Because I wasn't invited.
It was payback for the Friendsgiving.
You were invited.
Well, I didn't know that. And I remember what we said after. What did we say after that? Never again.
Never again.
Never again.
And then
That's
for
what you
your
always
birthday,
say.
we
Famous
had
last words.
you had even more people.
For my birthday, we had almost 15 people.
Yeah.
And after that, never again.
And a dog.
Oh, and a dog. Yeah.
Shout out Ollie.
And I said, you know what? We're doing Shabbat dinner. And I'm really, really excited about it.
Yeah.
I'm very, very stressed. We've got a lot to do in the next 24 hours.
We're gonna. Oh my God! This is like
I want
what's
this-
that show? The Bear.
The Amazing Race.
The Bear.
Oh,
The Bear.
call
The
me.
chef.
Call me. None of you guys have seen
I've
it.
never seen it.
The bear. It's a chef.
The Bear.
Oh,
yes.
I
Call
thought you
me.
were talking about the movie Chef.
Oh.
There's a movie called Chef.
Yeah, it's starring Jon Favreau and Scarlett Johansson and some sort of child actor.
Oh.
Featuring Robert Downey Jr.
Oh.
Well, next week we'll have a debrief for you on our first Shabbat dinner, our first
Yes.
Shabbat family dinner.
Yes.
We're really, really excited.
Yeah.
I
so much fun.
I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, and I'm really excited to. It's gonna also be like a different type of meal for us too.
Well, because also none of you guys have been to a bar mitzvah, right?
I know.
This is your first Jewish thing ever.
You know,
it's fun.
It's crazy that it's my first Jewish thing because I grew up in Westchester.
Yeah.
So, big day for me.
Yeah. Very cool. Very excited. If it goes well, we can, start making it a thing. And maybe eventually I'll be able to invite my NJB to one.
The dream.
Well, you'll be going to your NJB's Shabbat dinner.
You'll get us the invite to your NJB
that
Shabbat.
that is a way better manifestation.
And then you're gonna have a +5.
Yeah,
to the Shabbat
my
dinner.
natural
NJB will
+5.
be inviting me to his Shabbat dinner. Oh my
Yeah.
god, I'm
Yeah.
like
And
blushing.
and you're gonna want to go because it's gonna be nice.
Mhm.
Somewhere with a
Anyways.
balcony. An apartment with a balcony.
Oh, yeah,
For sure.
Yeah.
I really want to be friends with someone with an apartment with a balcony.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's in the cards someday.
We
Yeah.
saw the people that live in the building next door with the really nice backyard that you can see out our window going home yesterday because they were explaining to someone it. And Taylor goes, I should go talk to them. I want to sit in the backyard.
She was. You
And you
needed.
did?
You needed
No.
to let her
Oh.
play mayor.
I said, go inside. You had just gone to the deli. I was back from the gym. We looked like rats.
Yeah.
You look like rats.
It was not the time to make an
Yeah,
introduction.
Megan didn't notice me in the deli.
I do this thing where I'm walking around where I don't look up and I only look at my feet.
So
when Taylor was exiting the deli and I was trying to walk in, I didn't realize it was Taylor.
Well, usually,
and I went, thank you, because Taylor held the door for me.
Usually I'm going like this, and then I ran into you on the street the other day. I have now run into 2 of you on the street.
I was so fucking mad when I saw you.
Why were you mad to see me?
You were mad too.
I wasn't mad. I was shocked. Why were you mad?
Because
Why are you
weird.
angry?
It's a weird situation. New York is so tiny.
Seeing me on the street is angering?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I can't explain it.
She's like, I get enough of you at home.
I can't explain it. It's just like weird. Like,
you went, what are
like
you
seeing
doing
your teacher
here?
outside of school.
It was literally like I wasn't allowed to be on the street. She looked at me, she goes, what are you doing here? Being a civilian.
It's just a weird thing.
I was so pleasantly surprised. I was shocked. You? Well, I was out. I was on the street.
We both stopped and we went.
I literally.
For the audio listeners, me and JoJo just stood probably about like 10 feet apart from each other, mouths open.
Yeah. Jaw dropped.
Yeah.
And then I had just come from here because I came to pick up my sunglasses from Taylor. So I was leaving. And then I went, I just came from your place. She was like, you want to come back in? So I had entered your apartment like several times that day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway. Speak Now TV. Swifties.
The flavors are melting in my tongue.
Swifties rise.
Holy
John, sit on now that you're gone.
Oh, are we all saluting?
I'm half a Swiftie.
It's too young to be played by your dark, twisted games when I loved you so. Should've known.
Fuck you, John Mayer.
Yeah.
Wait, he just went out with Ed Sheeran.
On a date?
No. He like went out. He was the surprise guest at Ed Sheeran's show, and everyone was so mad.
I think I saw in the audience he was booed.
Yeah, probably.
Oh.
Okay.
Anyways.
Top 5.
Okay, are we like rapid fire or are we gonna like...
Should we rapid
I also
fire?
have to do it from my memory because I'm realizing now I typed them on my phone.
Rapid fire.
We'll just start from number 5 and then work our way up.
Okay.
Number 5.
I would like to note that Meghan was listening to When I Grow Up by the Pussycat Dolls.
When I grow up, I want to be famous. I want to be a star.
It was my running mix.
I love that.
What's your number 5?
My number 5, right now it's kind of tied between When Emma Falls in Love and Timeless, but I'm thinking it's gearing a little bit more towards When Emma Falls in Love as of right now.
Okay, really hoping that Timeless is still on your top 5, but all right.
Well,
Okay.
I switch in and out,
Okay.
depending on the day.
Okay. For me, number 5 is Electric Touch.
And then for number 4, what did I say? I think I'm going to have to go When I Can See You.
Okay.
Is that the name of that song?
It's called I Can See You.
I Can See You.
Close
not
enough,
When
yeah.
I Can See You.
Okay, number 4. This was hard. Dear John. Mm-hmm.
I love Dear John, but as you know, I have like a weird connection to that song.
Yes, as we all do.
And as we all do, so I find it a little hard to listen to a little bit. It takes me back into the headspace I was in 2 years ago.
And that is why it's number 4, because as much as I do want to be the girl who is like wonderstruck blushing all the way home, I am unfortunately usually the girl who is the girl in the dress crying all the way home.
Unfortunately, I am seeing this story of us.
Yeah. So
On to number 3.
moving on.
Haunted for me personally.
Haunted. Okay. Number 3, Enchanted.
Enchanted's gonna go ahead and be my number 2.
Okay, fair. Number 2, Timeless.
My number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Back to December.
The Summer I Turned Pretty season 2. No, it's gonna go dumb hard. No one is gonna want to speak to me for the next week. Okay, number 1. This is so dumb. Vasquez. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Come on. It's so stupid.
You were texting the other day and you like, someone stopped me from listening to this song.
Because I looped it so many times at work that I actually made myself so incredibly depressed that I started to leave early. I packed up my stuff. And quick little side note, packed up my stuff, was ready to leave the office early because I said, I'm not having it today.
You texted us and you said that too.
I said, I'm going home. I listened to this song too many times. I'm upset listening to it for no reason in particular.
None.
You don't care.
Yeah, so I pack up my stuff and then I get a message from one of my coworkers saying like, hey, like so-and-so and I are going to lunch. You want to come with us? Go to lunch with them. Get stuck in the elevator.
Yeah, there it is.
This was last Friday.
Yes, this was last Friday. Get stuck in the elevator. So instead of like having like my sad little melancholic moment going home early because I just listened to Taylor Swift too much, I was stuck in an elevator and then had to go to Italy and sit outside in the 95-degree weather.
Well, also, when you were texting us, I was freaking out for you. You sent us a selfie after you guys were freed. There were a lot of people in the elevator.
There were 7 of us.
Yeah, that's insane.
It looked like it was really... It would have been crammed.
It's a tiny elevator.
And wait, I remember one specific thing, and I was actually thinking about this when I was in the elevator at work today. You texted, I don't know why, I thought it was so funny. You go, we don't know what's happening, but the guy on the other end of the speaker keeps going, help is on the way. Help is on the way,
He literally kept chiming in every 5 minutes saying the mechanic is coming, and then there was one guy in the elevator with us, and he's very recently a dad, so you could tell he was in his like full dad mode. He was like, how much longer are we gonna be in here? And I was like,
I have a kid to get out.
Yeah, literally. I was like, oh my god, his poor guy's
help
like,
is on the way.
help is on the way, dear. Help is on the way. No, it was absolutely ridiculous. And then I had to listen to my other coworker, who's like probably in her mid-40s, talk about her love for Tom Cruise. Absolute diehard obsession for that man.
Is that Erin's mom?
No, but yeah. Anyways, losing the plot. I have been listening to Last Kiss for literally no reason in particular and making myself so incredibly sad by listening to it. But on the other hand, with Dear John, it's the history, you know? It's like Last Kiss, Taylor's version, is like this new thing, but Dear John is like, that's like old trauma.
There's
tough
certain
listen.
songs that
tough
when I listen to, I can they like take me back to the moments I was in when I was listening to them.
Yeah.
And not so much Taylor's version, but the original version.
And that's
Dear
what
John,
yes.
That would take me back to the god awful headspace I was in 2 years ago.
Don't listen to it.
Yeah, that's why I can't do the regular version of Dear John or Taylor's version. But Taylor's version, Last Kiss, hits a little different. Yeah. So,
as a baby Swiftie, do you have any songs that are kind of standing out to you?
Yeah, you did
As
listen,
Taylor.
Taylor.
They were playing the album
I'm really
the other day.
proud of you.
Thanks. Enchanted.
Could have told you that.
Yeah.
Speak Now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huge. Oh,
Back to
wait.
December.
Okay.
What's the one that she made it politically correct?
Better Than Revenge.
Better Than Revenge. I feel like you'd like that one.
You would,
I
yeah.
can't really remember. But also, like, I liked Taylor Swift when I was younger. So, like...
This is that era.
Yeah, I know. So that's why I feel like these songs are my favorite, because those were the ones I listened to.
Yeah, you're good. And then I also...
But the other day, I was explaining to her the lore of Enchanted. Do you know the lore of Enchanted?
Lay it on her.
The song Enchanted by Taylor Swift, it is about the lead singer of Owl City.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I did hear that.
You would not believe your eyes.
10 million fireflies.
I
the
guess
one-hit
the
wonder
one night
himself.
that they had met, the two of them had come up with the word wonderstruck. So when she had put it in the song, it's how he knew it was about him. So he then recorded a cover of it, posted it to YouTube, along with a whole page letter confessing about how he was enchanted to meet her as well. He changed the lyrics in the song. She never called him back.
I was so enchanted.
Taylor, I was so enchanted to meet you. And then it goes, I was never in love with someone else. I never had someone waiting on me. She never called him back.
I would get a restraining order.
Yeah.
But you like that the song said the word, not the word, your name Taylor in it.
Yeah, I've never had a song.
Taylor is a big fan of the Owl City cover of
You know what's
Enchanted.
funny? The only song that I've ever listened to that's ever said my name, JoJo, is Ass Like That by Eminem.
Yeah.
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 No, that's all I had to say.
There's never a song with Taylor in it. Now I have one.
I would like to give an honorable mention to Mean, because hearing it as like Taylor's version, and it's like a more like adult, like, you know,
And
older sister
having
version.
your someday, you're
And
living
I
in the
was
big
like-
old city.
And I was like, oh my God. Like, I used to listen to that song and think about everyone in my fucking hometown that was so mean to me and who would just, like, be townies forever. And, you know, I just needed to get out of high school and everything was going to be fine. And it literally is, guys. I'm literally living in a big old city. And they live in Pennsylvania. So it was just, like, such a good moment. Listening to it in my New York apartment and being like, slay, I slayed. Yeah, good moment for me. I think that's all I have to say on Speak Now.
I forgot Mean was on there. I do also like that one.
Mm-hmm.
I will have to get around to listening.
Same.
Did you see the video of
And Sparks Fly.
Taylor Lautner doing like 8 flips on the stage
Taylor Lautner.
when he entered the stage?
Mm-hmm.
And she referred to him as Tay-Tay. She said, Tay-Tay, come on out here. And then he proceeded to do
And
like
then-
8 flips.
Didn't they they recreated the Spider-Man meme? Where
Yes.
they're like pointing at each other?
Imagine
his
like,
wife is also named.
Yeah, I know.
imagine like, I don't know. I feel like when you say like Tay-Tay, it's, I guess this is sexist, but it's very feminine.
I thought it
But,
was
like,
his wife.
Yeah, but like imagine like what's another like guy name where you can give them like a really like girly nickname?
Riley, you can call him Rai
Rai
Rai.
Rai? Like that's an ick. I'm sorry. Tay-Tay?
Tay-Tay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It was like a dog.
That was my nickname in high school.
No, for a man.
Your dad still calls you Tay-Tay.
No, I'm saying like
Anytime he's
a
on the phone, he
man.
goes, what up, Tay-Tay?
That's on the back of my senior shirt. It says senior girls on the front. On the back it says Tay Tay.
No, that's cute, but for a man, it's disgusting.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So speaking about music, I see here songs that you listen to unironically.
I had put this on the list because one of my like weirdly like favorite songs to like listen to, work out to, like pump me up songs is "I Just Had Sex" by The Lonely Island.
I just had sex.
And
I'm
so
gonna-
I was like,
yes.
so what are? I was curious as to what everyone else's other like songs in the same kind of
So
realm.
Lonely Island, Boombox.
And literally almost any Lonely Island song, because I'll play it and then Spotify does like the
Boombox?
recommended for you, and then
I
I just
mean,
go down a Lonely Island rabbit
Everyone
hole.
here knows I am a Julian Casablanca stan, but that song unironically goes so fucking hard.
Oh my god, I was listening to the one where they were like, "We're gonna fuck like we just fucked Bin Laden." Fuck Bin Laden.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I see I see a list here. You want to elaborate
wanna
on the
get
first?
into it?
Yeah, get into it. Go ahead.
Being that you added them.
So what's my first one?
Oh, you.
Okay. We gon' party buck wild. Look at shorty buck wild. I will not apologize for this. I will not apologize for this. This song goes hard, and it should be on Spotify for me to stream. Instead, I
It's
have to
not
go
on
to YouTube.
Spotify?
It's not.
For a
He's,
reason.
He is not making any money. Taylor Kniff is not making a single cent off of Buck Wild these
Poor
days.
guy, because
He needs
I've
it.
seen him. He needs it.
No, he's in one of
No
like the.
offense to you, Taylor Kniff.
He's in one of the top 0.01%
Oh, yeah.
of users on
OnlyFans
OnlyFans.
creators.
Yeah,
JK.
so he's fine.
That's wild.
Is it Buck
Buck
Wild?
Wild.
Yeah.
That
Wild.
song is so fucking
Would you say it
good.
has Whittle Quack in it?
It's Whittle Quack. And I used to make fun of it when I was 14, and now I unironically listen to it. I also have a playlist on Spotify that's called In My Buck Wild Era, and it's like all of my favorite songs from that era of like 2013, 2014.
Like Vine.
We can
Yeah.
add it to our podcast Spotify account
Oh,
if
yeah.
you'd like to share, or you can just remake it on that
Yes.
if you want to share it at all.
Yes. Okay, next. this song. Why was I listening to this when I was 13? Like, why was I listening to this when I was a literal child? Caress Me Down by Sublime. One of
me down.
the horniest songs I've ever heard without actually, like, it's not like Earned It by The Weeknd horny. It's like, hey girl, want to come over? I'm going to pull out my mushroom tip.
Well, that's like how I like the song Colt 45 or Colt 45.
Colt 45, 268. Baby, that's all we need.
Yeah.
They're in like a similar realm.
Yeah.
We'll play it after.
Okay.
Yeah. Caress Me Down by Sublime is literally so good. I would listen to it. I feel like my most visceral memories is listening to it in my high school parking lot with my friends.
Your Dazed and Confused era.
Yeah, in my Dazed and Confused era. Just, yeah, it's just so good. I have nothing else to say.
I really want to get into this next one. I really want to get into it.
My final one. Yeah, so my final one, which also reminds me of high school, which, again, these are all still currently looping. Just because I'm saying I listen to my core memories of my SpongeBob playlist are from high school, doesn't mean I'm still not bumping it. I might play it at Shabbat tomorrow. Who knows?
We should.
Yeah.
I have a very extensive SpongeBob playlist, you know, the hits.
Rip My Pants.
Rip My Pants.
I'm whispering Jellyfish Jam into the mic, by the way.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Best
The
day
Super Bowl?
ever.
Oh,
Yeah, Super
yes,
Bowl. Best day ever. Why does it go so hard?
But
So hard.
But
The
here,
campfire song though.
of course. But here's where I will raise you. SpongeBob the musical soundtrack is also on there. I'm gonna throw you a little curveball.
Oh, I've never heard any songs from.
Yeah.
See, those
And-
songs end up on my Broadway playlist.
Broadway.
My Broadway playlist.
Broadway. And then also, of course, Ocean Man from the movie.
Oh my God, Sophie was obsessed with that song.
Oh,
Holy shit!
I
You
walked
just
out the aisle.
unlocked a memory.
I
from
walked
my
out the
brain.
aisle to my senior prom to that song.
Sophie
She
plays
got
it
married to that song.
anytime we go to the beach.
Ocean Man,
That song is
take
in the
me
mix.
by the hand, lead me to the man that you understand.
You walked out to your prom.
I did.
To
Yeah.
Ocean Man?
Yes, I did.
Wow. I can't believe you guys got walkout songs.
We did, yeah. But
We all got walkout songs. I think my prom would have been like 8 hours. There's
Yeah.
500 of us.
those are all that I could think of off the top of my head. But I will be adding, I think probably all of those are on my Spotify playlist for our Spotify listeners out there. Check out all of our individual playlists. And
It's linked somewhere down
and then
below.
also go to YouTube separately and stream Buck Wild by Taylor Kniff.
I was gonna say we should make the "And I've Always Said That" ironic
Yeah.
playlist, but also it's gonna be like the most rancid fucking thing ever.
It's gonna be so
by
funny.
Fetty Wap.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can I get to the
yams? Sweet
The
yams.
song is so good.
Yeah.
It is so good.
Yeah.
Any
Do you have any niche songs?
Taylor?
Mine's an album. I listened to the Julie and the Phantoms album.
That's a sleigh.
Yeah.
I feel like you would have liked that show. Did you
Yeah.
watch and like that show?
I watched it. I didn't love it, but I like the vibes.
I was gonna. Oh, Luke, when he does, I'm so mad that one, we're not getting a season 2,
I know.
and also when Luke does his little like guitar thing, that's not on fucking Spotify. I have to go on YouTube to watch it.
Now you get my pain.
Yeah.
Her Buck
Yeah.
Wild pain.
We gon' party Buck Wild. Look at Shorty Buck Wild.
I see something here. Free idea. Not calling someone, but leaving a voicemail.
Oh.
This came to me. I don't want to
In
say
a dream?
but it came to me when I had to call my grandma back a couple weeks ago. Now, I love my grandma. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted if you're listening,
Hey, Grandma
Queen.
Carol.
Hey, Grandma Carol.
But I had called her the previous day when I was in the mood to speak to her, or just in the mood to talk on the phone in general. And she had texted me the next day and said, sorry, I missed your call. We were out. Like, call me back later tonight when you have a second. Like, we'll chat. But unfortunately, that day, I just, like, wasn't in the mood to talk on the phone. But, you know, like, you have to call your grandma back. So I think that the phones should have a feature where I can call her, air quotes, without calling her. So I need a button where immediately once I start calling her, if she doesn't pick up immediately, I want a button that lets it just go straight to voicemail. I don't want to have to wait the 10 seconds or however long it is to leave a voicemail, and I want her phone to say she has a missed call and a voicemail. And they could be like, we play phone tag until I'm in the mood to speak to her.
I was going to say, you could send an audio message, but I get what you're saying, where it's like, you're in the mood to gab, right? Like, but if someone doesn't, what?
I didn't say anything. Keep going.
Okay. You're in the mood to talk, but if that person doesn't pick up right away, you lose the momentum.
Yeah, because I already like got myself psyched up. I called on the first ring, she didn't pick up, so I was like, I don't want to have to wait the other minute
so what
on the
you
phone.
really
like,
want,
I'm over it.
What you really want,
I wanted to say missed call and voicemail.
But you really what you really want is a phone that only rings once.
Not even, because sometimes I don't even feel like calling. Sometimes I just want to hit a button, and then I just want my dad's Android phone to get an alert that says missed call from Meghan.
But like audio message.
He's an Android.
Oh.
My dad. Sometimes
Why?
I don't want to call my dad back.
What if we all just used walkie-talkies?
Because his job pays for his phone, and they, I guess, get a bulk deal through Android.
Thoughts?
Because that's what you said the other day. You said, why don't you just audio message back and forth?
And you shut me down. That was my whole thing. I was like, just send an audio message, and every single one of you shut me down.
Usually, the person I want to do this with the most is my dad.
No, I get it. I understand it now. But what I'm saying is that I said it, and you shut me down.
That's why she made
I
the
shut
face.
you down?
Yes, all of you shut me down.
Shut you down?
Yes, you did. You
No,
all
I
were
didn't.
you were like, no, it's completely different.
Well, I just said it's kind of like an audio, but you want it to ring.
Yeah.
For some
Yeah,
reason that
so
night
I
we
didn't-
were on one with you because we kept interrupting you that night as well.
Yes, and literally, it was me against the world.
It was free sloppy day.
Oh, it was in person. I thought you meant over text. I was like,
No, I literally was.
No,
we were in
because-
your apartment.
because-
sitting on the
I
couch.
was getting attacked in my own home.
no,
and then
because she was saying it wasn't. She understands that it was an audio, but she wanted it to ring.
Well, what if it was like a walkie-talkie? Not
That's-
like a walkie-talkie, but like
That's a,
where you were just like...
No, I just want to hit like
No, she wants
call
to ring.
dad, but I never actually have to call dad.
Exactly. Like a
But I don't
walkie-talkie,
want a
like, you know,
walkie-talkie,
when...
'cause I don't wanna talk.
No.
No,
Yeah.
but I'm not in the mood to talk. Why would I walkie-talkie?
No, I'm saying like a walkie-talkie. Where...
you mean like a pager?
kind of.
Kind of, but you know, like when a walkie-talkie, when you hit the button
Mm-hmm.
and
Over.
and it makes like a noise on the
Yeah.
other end. What if you just had a button that you pressed on your phone that went to your dad? Or we're just doing your dad, where it went to your dad's phone. It was like missed call, and then if you left where it was like a walkie to where you were like blah 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 blah, and then it sent.
That's literally what I'm saying.
Exactly.
I don't know why you
so
brought
we're
in-
all on the same page.
So why did you bring in the word walkie-talkie?
Like a walkie-talkie where
Oh my god!
Explain what I have said 5 minutes ago again. I
Okay.
just want a feature where I can just hit call dad and then it says
Yes.
call dad, or just like straight to voicemail dad, and I can hit the straight to voicemail dad button.
But you want what you're.
I don't even
leaving-
want the ring.
Oh
Yeah.
no! But you want the voicemail that you're leaving to show up as a voicemail.
I
and
want to
that
say
is-
like, hey, like I just tried to call you. Sorry, I missed your call. I'll talk to you later. Love you. Bye. Like one of those.
So you just want someone to think that you wanted to
Yes.
talk.
this should
Oh,
only be
yes.
available to children. Adults should not have this feature.
I would go absolutely crazy. The mind games I would play with this.
God, I do it to my grandma once a day.
Well, I wouldn't play
So
mind.
she thinks I was just like an attentive granddaughter.
Aw, well that's actually.
I do love talking to my grandma though, but just the other day it was like 9 o'clock and I was like, I have to call you back, but like I'm just like
Yeah.
not in the mood. And if I call you back tomorrow, then I get on the phone and she goes, I could have died between yesterday and today,
Did she say
and
that?
you didn't call me back.
Oh,
She says that?
Yeah, she loves to guilt trip me.
Aw.
I know. I'm in a little phone tag with my bubby right now. I feel bad, but just been so busy. So
Planning your Shabbat dinner.
yeah, it's what she would want.
When you tell her like the reason why I didn't call you back is because I was planning Shabbat dinner, I'm sure she'll be fine with
She's
that.
gonna be so proud of me.
God, I
Like,
just found out how you spell bubby the other day, and I was really thrown off because I thought it was B-U-B-B-Y.
That's not it.
everyone spells it
Exactly.
differently.
But that
How do you spell it?
Well, my family spells it B-O-B-E, but then some of my cousins spell it B-O-B-I-E.
See,
the way you
B-O-B-E
spelled it
reminds
is
me of
Bobby.
Yeah, the way you spell it reminds me of the word boba. So whenever you type it and you send it, I immediately want boba.
But then most people who I feel like say it is B-U-B-B-I-E.
That's the way that I've seen it spelled the most.
But in my head, that's not bubby.
I only thought it was spelled B-U-B-B-Y because of the restaurant in New York City called Bubby's.
Oh.
So in my head, I was like, oh, it's B-U-B-B-Y.
Yeah.
Not B-O-B-E?
Not
Bobby.
Bobby, that 30-year-old dog with the boner.
Oh.
What?
You didn't see that photo?
No, I did, but what's his name?
Bobby, B-O-B-I-E.
That's not how I spell Bubby.
Oh, Bobby doesn't have an I.
Yeah, I spell it B-O-B-E.
Bob.
You're one vowel away.
I have Bob.
Bob.
I put my Bob in bra.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Okay, next.
Wait, I had one more thought on the voicemail thing. Remember the walkie-talkie scene in American Pie?
God, we haven't watched American Pie in so long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I really want to watch American Pie.
Yeah.
We can do it on Friday after everyone leaves.
Happy Shabbat. Let's watch American Pie.
Pie.
No, we need to watch The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Oh, I'm going to be the worst version of myself for the next episode. Because we're also, I wanted to say this. We also need to talk about And Just Like That, which we're 2 weeks behind on.
But we're not behind enough to not know that an Aiden teaser.
Yes, not behind enough. But also, Red, White, and Royal Blue trailer dropped sometime. And
don't get her started.
Taylor is reading it, and then when we have all read it, then it can be the pod topic, because I can tell Taylor has some thoughts.
I do have some thoughts.
So
I'm not picking it up right now.
But just know that's coming, because I'm also going to be the worst
timeout
version
right
of
now.
myself.
So stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Okay, next. Did you say this?
Yes, this was her.
Oh, yeah. So I went out on a date recently, and he told me he had a nut allergy. And I was like, if I had known this, I would have never fucking gone out with you and wasted my time, because there's a 0% chance that we could ever date each other. Ever. And I just think that, similar to, maybe political beliefs or your hometown, you should be entitled to tell me if you're allergic to anything, because I'm not changing my life for you. Not at all. You can change your life for me.
On the daily.
Yeah. Joe.
No. You don't understand. You don't understand. There are days where it's every meal she has. Mm-hmm. And also, quality time. Sometimes we're just standing in the kitchen. She's like, want a peanut butter sandwich?
And I'll make one for you.
No, yeah. And, I just can't imagine you being okay with not being able to do that with someone you're dating.
Yeah, imagine you had a peanut butter sandwich before the date, kissed him on the date, and he had anaphylactic shock.
Now it's your issue to deal with.
Yeah.
Then I gotta go to the hospital
Isn't
with him.
anaphylactic something else?
Anaphylactic.
Anaphylactic. Is anaphylactic something?
Anaphylactic.
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 Wow.
Anaphylaxis?
Alexis December to remember event? What if we ate a peanut butter sandwich and kissed at Alexis December to remember event?
And then I had to take you to the hospital because you don't carry an EpiPen.
You went into anaphylactic shock.
Yeah.
Anaphylactic.
So, yeah, anyways, I was just really pissed off about that, because he was like, just brought up so casually. And I was like, this is a deal breaker for me. And we were 10 minutes into the date.
What if you worked at, I'm making this up, Peanut Factory? I don't know, what
Texas Roadhouse.
What if you worked at a Five Guys? Peanut oil all over the place.
Yeah.
No, really, what if you worked somewhere where you handled or were around peanuts all the time?
And that is so fair. That's you're so true.
I'm so right.
Getting back to the peanut thing.
Yes.
Getting back on track. He's allergic to peanuts. Not severely or anything. I think he just maybe gets hives, and it might even be less severe now that he's older. Mm-hmm. But he said when he got to college, he stopped telling his friends he was allergic to peanuts, because he said everyone got weird around him. Yes. And they'd be like, well, can I eat this? Can I do that? And he was like, I'm literally fine. Mm-hmm. So he said he just stopped telling people.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sophie doesn't. Sophie, it's a real tragedy, because Sophie loved peanut butter, and she would eat peanut butter straight out of the jar at night. And then she had all these stomach issues when she became a teenager, and they tested her, and she ended up becoming allergic to peanuts and sesame. She loved peanut butter.
This is JoJo's sister, by the way.
Yeah, Sophie. She's not listening, so it doesn't matter what I say.
But yeah, anyways, that's all I wanted to say is that I feel like it's, you know, like on your Hinge thing, when you're giving all your little things, you should have to add if you are gluten free, if you have a dairy allergy,
or
peanuts,
just like a life-threatening allergy in general.
Pets, you know.
Yeah. If she cannot giggle and tee-hee over a peanut butter sandwich with you at 11 p.m., she doesn't want it.
Yeah. Questions?
Well, there was a trend, I think about 2 years ago, where you would message a guy that you were talking to and you'd say, you look like you're allergic to peanut butter.
Whoa.
So you could start messaging guys that could start being your opening line, being like, you look like you're allergic to peanut butter. And they'd be like, no, I'm not. But then they'd be like, yeah, I actually am. So that's how you could start weaning out people.
Wait, that's a good idea.
Or like, don't swipe right if you look like you're allergic to peanut butter or something.
Not
like
if you
that.
are allergic, if you look like you're
If you
allergic.
look like it. Because what if
you look like you're scared of peanuts.
Yeah, what if you're like so cute but you're allergic to peanut butter?
You're not cute anymore. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm willing to look past a lot for a soulmate.
Even the peanuts?
I want someone to love me so bad.
We've been listening to Speak Now a little too much. We just want to be wonderstruck, blushing all the way home.
If you, I mean, Nikki eats so much peanut butter, she could turn into a fucking peanut. Like,
I would be so slay. My waist would be so.
But yeah, no. And if you brought home a guy that was allergic to peanuts, I'd be like, what are we doing here?
Remember
Yeah.
when
What
they
are
killed
you
Mr.
No, that's what I'm
Peanut?
saying. Is there is a zero?
Yeah, he was reborn.
What?
When they
Remember
killed
they
him.
killed Mr. Peanut?
He was reborn.
Oh my God!
You
Wait.
be Mrs. Peanut.
I was watching the Baby Nut live streams and I got banned because I was leaving him hate comments.
Holy shit, Nikki.
I was leaving him hate comments.
Banned from the Baby Nut live.
I hate babies.
Oh. But he's a peanut butter.
No, he's a baby
But you're
first.
Mrs. Peanut.
He's a baby first.
I thought it was kind of cute.
No, he was cute, but I was bullying him.
Oh.
Anyways,
You got banned for bullying a baby.
a baby nut. Yeah.
It's
baby nut.
not real, also.
That
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
But anyways, so there is a 0%
Baby Nut
chance.
sounds like my weekend.
0% chance I'm ever dating someone with a nut allergy. Moving on.
Moving on.
To.
Story.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead.
This made me remember. Do you remember the show Sex Sent Me to the ER?
Yeah, of course. My mom and I fell sick to it.
Yeah.
They made out with someone that was allergic to peanut butter. I remember that episode.
Oh,
She
yeah.
had a peanut butter
Wow.
sandwich before the date because she didn't want to
Were they
look
making
like
out
she
or were they
ate.
sucking fronts?
I think it was a little of both.
Oh, yeah, because his
Mouth,
his area
his
was all like red
penis.
and rashy.
Yeah. and
Sucking fronts.
and he like passed out, like he like kind of died a little bit, and then they had to like bring him back.
Kind of died a little bit.
Yeah, and it was all because she had a peanut butter sandwich before the date because she didn't want to look like she ate a lot on the date.
But that's on him.
Yeah, he didn't.
I've also seen a similar misogyny. story
And then they called the parents, and the parents were like, "I haven't seen this." And since he like ate when we first found out he was allergic to peanuts, and she went, "I ate a peanut butter sandwich."
That's
before the date."
misogyny and the patriarchy. We as women are, made to feel like we can't eat a lot on a first date.
I can't even get into that. I don't eat in front of men. Next.
Okay.
That reminded me of losing my train of thought. When some girl said that she was like seeing this guy and she had lip plumping gloss on, and then she gave him a BJ. And then he was like, "What the fuck is happening? Why is it burning?"
That's so funny.
And I think of that every time I put on plumping gloss now. I'm like, I wonder what I'm going to get into with this on.
Do you think he asked for it again?
No, because he was really freaked out.
Yeah, but
No,
after
men
he
are-
knew.
No, but like men can't
Men are
even.
babies.
Yeah, men
They're
can't even
babies.
handle like a Vaseline on their lips.
I think I asked Danny to put it on once, and I don't think he did.
But like lip plumpers
On
are
his penis?
they're sensitizers. They're meant to like not cause an allergic reaction, but they're meant to like irritate your lips.
Especially
They
the one that
sting.
you use, which is like extreme maximum plump. Yeah,
I want big, juicy DSL lips.
yeah, and you have them. You do.
Just wait until I get my lip flip. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
I have to pay off my credit cards, and then I probably have to save at least like $2,000, and then I have to save another amount of money for my lip flip, and then it's over for you bitches.
It's over.
It's over for you bitches once I save $2,500.
I was
Just you wait.
I was really looking, and I was like, oh, a lip flip would be so good right now.
Yeah. It would hit right now.
It would really hit
just,
right now.
like, improve.
I really want to get masseter Botox.
What is
It's
that?
in your cheek because I have TMJ. I clench a lot, so my face is kind of like asymmetrical a little bit here, and I have a very square jaw. And people say that when you get masseter Botox, people usually get it for TMJ, it not only like makes it more symmetrical, but it kind of like snatches your jawline. Yeah.
Oh my god, I was on the website the other day for the lip flip, and I was just looking at everything they offered. Maybe I'll save even more money. Even more over for you bitches.
Baby Botox.
I don't know if I believe in baby Botox.
My aunt got Botox, and my mom has never gotten Botox. And my aunt's younger than my mom anyway, but I can kind of notice a difference in their skin. Like, they're 2 years apart. But just I can see, like, a little bit of a difference in terms of just, like, the, like, little bits of wrinkles my mom has. My aunt doesn't really have as much.
Well, she gets Botox.
She doesn't get it anymore, but she did in the past. She has gotten it.
The thing I am scared about with Botox is that if you're someone who routinely gets it and then you stop, your muscles are not as trained properly because they're not being like exercised every day. It's kind of like when you have an injury and you go to like use your arm and like the muscles are kind of weak. Gravity, then it'll be weak against gravity, so it might actually sag even more. And that's why you see in certain celebrities the middle of their foreheads will sag down a little bit. They were getting Botox.
No, you have to keep up.
And they didn't keep up. So that's my thing where it's like, where's the line? Where's the line? I don't know if I want to find out. But yeah.
Well, also your face could get stuck.
Roll the panty dropper of the week song.
Panty dropper of the week, Taylor's version.
Wait, sing it again.
Panty dropper of the week. Panty dropper of the week. I'm sucking, fucking, and having sex. Panty dropper of the week. Panty dropper of the week.
Taylor's version. From the vault.
From the vault. From the West Village. Panty dropper of the week, Twonka.
Twonka.
You know, I read something somewhere that...
Wait, no. Reverse it.
Oh. Yes. Reverse it.
Oh. I thought you meant reverse Twonka, and I was like, oh my god, and I've always said that.
What? No. I was gonna
And
say...
I'm just stupid.
I thought I read something somewhere that, like, either the director, the casting agent, or something said that one of the reasons why Timothée Chalamet ended up getting the job is because they saw his Timmy Tim videos from LaGuardia High School, and it proved that he could play Corky because he's such a serious actor.
It's Timmy Tim.
That said,
it's Timmy
Timothée
Tim
Chalamet
Chop.
and Ryan
It's
Gosling
Timmy Tim.
are having a quirky
It's
dude
Timmy
off
Tim
right
Chop.
now.
Timmy Tim
Pythagorean
Chop.
theorem.
Oh, that was statistics.
Statistics.
The other
Miss
dude's like singing
La'am,
Nicki
Miss
Minaj.
La'am. Yeah. I was actually whoring those videos around my office yesterday.
Look at me. It's Timmy T. About to hit him with a ZTST. I know them all.
Anyway,
unfortunately,
we're going to be incredibly fucking insufferable when
This
this
is
movie
Nikki's
drops.
Barbie.
This is
This
my
is
Barbie. Like, I'm going to hate the Barbie movie, but I'm going to go the theater.
I don't think you're
But
gonna
I'm
hate
not
it.
going to hate Twonka.
I'm a little curious. What do you think you're going to hate about the Barbie movie?
I don't understand it.
Hey, Barbie.
I also was
Hi,
never
Mama.
a Barbie girl.
Well, neither was I. I was a Bratz girl, but, like, it doesn't matter.
I just
No,
like
I think
playing
I'm
with
gonna hate
dolls.
it. But I'm going to go see it.
What?
Polly Pocket.
Oh, they said Hot Pockets.
Oh,
No,
I would
Polly
love
Pockets.
to chomp on a Polly Pocket
Pocket.
shoe right now.
I thought you
God.
were talking
No,
about
the
that. We're like,
purse.
oh, it was like gum.
Oh,
Yes.
it's girl dinner.
It's girl dinner.
It's girl dinner.
Just shoving a couple of those shoes in your mouth.
Mm-hmm. Chomping away.
No, I think that the Barbie movie is going to be good. I'm very excited to see it. I'm also very excited to see Oppenheimer.
And I'll say that with you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we're going to end up being able to do a double feature. But
I don't know if we can do a double feature, but let's...
We could see Barbie first and then organize an Oppenheimer Barbie double feature.
And then, you know, we can do...
Because I'm going to want to see Barbie again.
And then after the Oppenheimer Barbie double feature, we should go to the Malibu Barbie Cafe at the seaport.
Yeah. I have a hot take on the Twonka.
Oh.
Kind of scares
She didn't
me.
like it.
No, not that I didn't like it. It like kind of like
Hugh Grant as an Oopa
made me a
Loopa?
little uncomfy.
He was like, I started already. I can't stop.
Because you had texted that before I had clicked the trailer in the group chat, and you were like, this movie scares me. And I was like, oh, is this like a dark take on Willy Wonka? And I'm watching it. I'm like, when does it get dark and scary?
I don't know, just like
Timothy Chalamet's just like
that just
He's
kind of
so whimsical.
freaks me out, where he's like, I don't know, like it just made me a little like
I'm making chocolate.
not maybe uncomfy, a little cringy. It made me cringe a little.
Because he's like
He's whimsical.
the anime boys. He's very animated in it.
Yeah.
This is a new style for him because he has typically in the past done a bit more serious roles,
I know.
So
I'm so
I mean, I'm
excited.
gonna
This
see
is-
the movie,
showing his range.
but just this trailer made me a little like
No,
I get it because I
yeah.
felt the same way. I would because no one really knew the direction of Willy Wonka he was going to take. If it was going to be more Gene Wilder or Johnny Depp, and I will be comparing him to neither of them because he is his own person. He's his own brand of white boy, and
I've always said that.
I'm gonna eat this movie up with a spoon.
I can't wait for us to do the Oompa Loompa dance at
Oh yeah.
12 a.m.
Oh yeah.
in our underwear.
Oh yeah. Gonna be
Yeah.
huge.
So we're at 1 hour. Let's do our panty riser of the week.
roll that shit.
yeah, no.
They, them.
They, them.
Because they them just
Oh, they, them Biscuit Factory.
Oh, that
Okay.
that has to be our panty
Correct.
riser.
Panty riser of the week. It was originally my promoter that did ghost me this weekend. And is apparently still texting Quinn because Quinn texted me and she was like, oh, do you want to go out on Friday? And I was like, has not texted me since ghosting me.
Wow.
Whatever. Just
Since
that being-
ghosting me, he has not texted
He
me.
has not texted me. Whatever. But the true panty riser of this week, the true criminal of this
Yeah.
week, is the They Them Biscuit Factory. And, at
Criminal.
this point, I know their name because I was looking at their Instagram every 30 minutes yesterday.
Mhm.
And I'm not going to put them on blast because I do want to get their biscuits.
I
and
do
I'm
want
sure
the
they're
biscuits.
going
Oh,
to be
yeah.
good. But I just... You say every Wednesday you're going to drop a link in your bio, and then you don't drop it in your bio. No updates, no Instagram stories, no nothing.
A crime was committed.
I was really looking forward to have fresh homemade biscuits on Sunday.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
every half hour I was texting in the group chat. I was like, still no link. I was like, I'm going to the meeting.
And
if
it was-
someone else can
It
check.
was us, the four of us. Okay, I'm going in a meeting. Someone else cover for me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going in a meeting. Now y'all have to cover for me.
We were all taking shifts.
We were literally taking shifts to get the
taking
they them
shifts.
biscuits.
taking biscuit shifts.
Mm-hmm.
I did do some research. I went down to the bottom. They do 3 flavors.
I know.
I know, but it's always the OG, and then it's a savory and a sweet.
Yeah, I said this.
Oh.
I told everyone this.
I would love a sweet little biscuit right now.
Last week it was strawberries and cream.
Like the Popeyes one.
And they'd done a funfetti one before. But I guess we'll never know. And I guess we're going to have to go into shifts next Wednesday once again.
Yeah. Well, it's the plight of womanhood.
I will be at a work event, but I'll try my best.
I'll clock in. Don't you worry.
I had the tab open on my computer.
Refresh.
I just kept going
Refresh.
on my phone and refreshing. I'm like fully aware. I even looked at the person because they tagged them, like the person who makes the biscuits in the bio. I was stalking them.
Yeah.
I was
Where
thinking-
are they?
The they them
Yeah,
of the
they them
they
of the
them
they them
biscuit
biscuits. I was
factory.
like, what are you doing today? Like,
The they them of they them biscuits.
get to making the biscuits.
Yeah.
Well, they make them on Sunday morning.
I know, but like, buy the ingredients or something. I'm begging.
Do anything.
I wanted to eat them.
But then I was looking, and it looks like they do it 2 times a week, then take a week off. 2 times, take a week off.
Oh,
Especially now that they're getting more popular. Because also they gained like 5 followers throughout the day yesterday when I just kept refreshing.
at the
my
5
feed.
follower
Yeah.
plus.
Wish that was us.
Okay.
So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and ring the bell, and make sure to follow us on all social medias below. Was that it?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get some biscuits next time. We
Yeah.
chat.
We should. Yeah, our next mukbang should be
The
the They Them Biscuits. Yeah.
Comment down below if
first
you'd like to
the
see
chicken
that.
pops off.
So
True.
true.
Yeah, go watch our
Give
live.
us a niche corner of the internet to like just invade and
Please,
like put our
I
grubby little
can't-
paws all over.
I can't keep eating chicken sandwiches.
That has like, you know, high reward, but like pretty easy to get into.
Maybe we can do raw vegetables, Taylor.
No, I cannot go through another stomach ache. That was the worst stomach ache of my life. I was literally in the fetal position on the couch yesterday.
That's where I'm about to be in 30 seconds.
All right.
I was gonna say we should go live setting up for Shabbat tomorrow.
Oh, on YouTube, yeah.
Yeah.
For
All
sure.
right.
Okay, love you all.
Love
Thank
you.
you for
Bye.
watching and listening.
Bye.
Mwah.
Mwah.